Let friends in your social network know what you are reading about. The New Zealander became the first openly transgender woman to compete in the Games but failed to register a lift on any of her 3 attempts. A link has been sent to your friend's email address. A link has been posted to your Facebook feed. U.S. women's soccer team fails to become back-to-back World Cup and gold medal champions. Simone Biles announced she would compete in the balance beam. USATODAYTOKYO. New Zealand's Laurel Hubbard made Olympic history on Monday night, becoming the first openly transgender woman to compete in the Games. The milestone comes 18 years after the International Olympic Committee first created a policy to allow for transgender athletes to participate. Rather than focus on her performance in the plus 87 kilograms competition, which finished early when she was not able to register a snatch, Hubbard thanked the Japanese hosts of these games and the sports organizations who supported her. Hubbard, 43, has endured harassment for her participation leading into these games, and the New Zealand Olympic Committee and IOC have sought to shield her from it here. In a mixed zone crowded with about 24 reporters, Hubbard gave a short statement noting that response while focusing on her appreciation of the IOC, International Weightlifting Federation and the NZOC. Laurel Hubbard competes on Day 10 of the Tokyo Olympics. Photo. Chris Graydon, Getty Images. They have supported me through what have been quite difficult times, Hubbard said of her country's Olympic Committee. I know that my participation at these games has not been entirely without controversy, but they have been just so wonderful. The IWF, she added, really demonstrate that weightlifting is an activity that all people can do. And the IOC, reaffirmed their commitment to the principles of the Olympism, Hubbard said. They have demonstrated, I think, that sport is something that all people around the world can do. It's inclusive. It's accessible. Hubbard's participation underscores the IOC's current effort to revise its guidelines on transgender athletes' participation. It is expected to release a new framework in the coming months that will guide the international federations on how to include transgender athletes while maintaining fairness in women's sports. The Tokyo Olympics mark the first time transgender athletes have competed under the current policy, which mandate hormone therapy for transgender women, among other requirements. Canadian soccer player Quinn, who helped their team to an upset of the United States to make the women's gold medal match, is also transgender. It's definitely unfortunate that there's blowback. My Instagram. There's some blowback, but I'm also getting support, Quinn said. I've seen a lot of kids on Instagram who say they've never seen a trans athlete competing